Hey everyone, today I want to talk about size. Does size matter? In this situation I'm talking about Nina's character specific combos in Tekken 7. So there aren't too many character specific combos for Nina in this game, and Tekken as a whole I don't think it has as much character size variation as in a lot of 2D fighters, for example. But anyway, there are some differences, there are some things that only work against certain characters. So first let's look at the majority. So by this I'm meaning all small and medium sized characters of normal proportions. The first thing I want to point out is just about hitboxes and hurtboxes. So every character has a hurtbox and it moves depending on their animation, and every attack has a hitbox. You need the hitbox to collide with a hurtbox for a move to register. So poor Nina with her down forward 2, it won't punish that because the hitbox won't reach. And that, you could argue, that's a sizing issue. You see with Paul it does. Now I just want to look at some basic combos. So for example against Josie here, you can see that works off down forward 2, up forward 2-1. You can see you can get the side step 1, and you can do a side step 1 cancel into a side step 1, and that's going to hit. And that's going to hit on all typical characters really. Then we come to the wall. So we've just got some basic wall hits I just want to show. So we see that one works, the 2 down forward 1, 2 there, down forward 1, 2, forward 1 plus 2. If you add another jab there, the down forward 3, 2 won't work. If I've missed the jab, you can get down forward 3, 2 into a forward 1 plus 2, or a 1 plus 4, or an up forward 3, or anything like that. You see that works, and that works against all standard characters, nothing special. Trying to get a jab into the blonde bomb won't work. Likewise down forward 1, 2, forward 1 plus 2 won't work. Now the larger characters, so I'm talking about the larger characters with regular proportions here. So in this case I'm singling out Katarina, Miguel and Geese. Some people might argue differently, there are characters of different proportions as well that are considered larger than others. But for Nina combos, this is where it gets a bit different. So for down forward 2, it's these characters you can get a side step right 1. You can't get another side step 1 in there, so it's not the same as the up forward 2-1 juggles that work on anyone. And once again, off and up forward 2-1, these juggles work the same as they do on anyone. So for Katarina, the only difference here really is that off a down forward 2, you can get more damage than you would against a small or medium character. And if we go to the wall, we can see the 2, down forward 1, 2, forward 1 plus 2, the down forward 3, 2 into blonde bomb. If we go for the jabs, they just whiff. So once again the down forward 1 will hit, but then the rest will whiff. So that's the same. Against Miguel, so first off you can see you can just get the standard up forward 4, up forward 3 juggle. You can get the side step 1 again off the down forward 2 as well. I will point out these don't work off back 1 plus 4. And the double side step 1 doesn't work. So it's just a little bit more damage you get on these characters from a down forward 2. Now if only they didn't nerf the range, as I showed earlier. Once again at the wall, just showing, although they're bigger, although you get a bit more, you can't get the jab, you can't get the extra bits in the wall hit. And the last large normal proportion character, Geese. So once again, down for 2, side step right 1 works. Can't get a double side step. And it works the same off and up for 2-1 as it does with any character. Then we'll take you to the wall again, and just like Katarina and Miguel, you pretty much just get the standard things on the wall. Nothing crazy, nothing really different that I'm aware of. So the jabs with, once again the down forward 1 hits, but the rest doesn't. Okay, now we get to the very large characters. These are the characters with unnatural proportions, so Jack 7, Gigas and the Bears. So I mentioned the unnatural proportion because you notice with all these characters they have very stubby legs, they're not a normal human proportion. And this does affect things for their juggles, both mid-screen and both mid-screen and at the wall. So even though they're bigger, although they're considered bigger characters, the sidestep 1 after a down forward 2 will not hit. And it's my understanding a big part of this is because of their legs, because they have smaller legs. As they're launched, they're knocked a little bit further away. Imagine there's a midpoint of the character and they're pushed back by that midpoint. Now we go to the wall hits. So all the standard wall hits work on Jack. But now we can add the jabs and they'll all hit. If we try and do the down forward 1, 2, forward 1 plus 2, that still whiffs. Okay, and Gigas, another big body weird proportion character. So normal juggle still works. We cannot get the sidestep right. Once again, I blame the stubby legs. And you can still get it off an up forward 2-1. And we can still get the double wires. Sorry, the double sidestep 1. Now if we go to the wall with Gigas, once again all the standard wall hits work. If we want to add the jabs in here, it works. And if you want to add 1 point of damage, down forward 1, 2, forward 1 plus 2 works on Gigas. Now if we try and add more jabs here, it won't work. Likewise, if we try and do it with the down forward 1, 2, stops at the same situation. Okay, and last one, the bears. Bears are the interesting one with the very weird hurt boxes. So that normal juggle works okay. Once again, the sidestep 1 doesn't get close to reaching. You can see it's not even close. Then we get to the up forward 2-1. This one's a little bit more awkward to connect. So you can see here, up forward 2-1, sidestep 1, it's not working. But if you delay it slightly, it does work. If you try and do the double sidestep, that will not work. That will never work on the bears, to my knowledge, from my testing. So no, you can't do the double sidestep 1. It's more of a flashy combo anyway. Okay, and if you go to the wall, bears get interesting because of their hurt box. They actually get pushed. So if you do a blonde bomb at the wall, or a few other moves at the wall, it actually sends them behind you. So I mean, that's an unfavourable situation, isn't it? If you're doing a wall hit, you want to keep them at the wall as you can. You see, you can get multiple jabs here, but it'll always push to the other side. So there are some other options. They do less damage. Like I said, the up forward 3 still pushes away. The 1 plus 4 doesn't even hit anymore, unfortunately. But a forward, doing the beginning of the 10 hit will work. Doing a sidestep into can opener will work, less damage though. And ending with a forward 3 will also work. Well, that's everything, guys. Not too much to show today, but I just thought I'd shine a little bit of a light into the variation on different combos you can get against characters. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what else you'd like me to upload. Have a great day. See you later.